Okay, good morning, Emmet. And I am back to answer one question of one student. Can you explain to us the meaning or the logic of or debit and credit? Debit and credit means value received and value parted with. So since debit is located at the left side, value received is also located at the left side. Value parted with is located at the right side. Therefore, credit or value parted with is located at the right side. So that is the credit entry also. So the question, who is receiving, who is giving away or parting away value? Is it the business or the owner? The answer is we are uh, acknowledging the receiving and parting away of values by the business. So this is explained in the so-called business or separate business entity concept. So I want you to research about separate business entity concept. Meaning to say, in accounting, we are not recording the transaction of the owner, but we are accounting for the transaction of the business. Okay, so we have a lot of examples here. I am writing it down so that I cannot forget. Okay, so if we are going to receive or value receive a thing of the value, the economic resources of the business, asset is increased. Therefore, asset or the name specific name of the asset is debited. But when we are giving away or there is a decrease of a thing of a value, asset is decreased. Therefore, the specific name of the asset is credited or value parted with. What about the oral promise from a debtor? It is considered also as an economic resource of the business. So therefore, asset is increased, we are going to value receive it or debit. Now, on the other hand, if an oral promise is or the you are able to collect the promise of the debtor, there is a decrease of the oral promise of the debtor, thereby the specific debtor then is actually credited. Now, what about, because that is a cancellation of a debt or promise, what about if the business is writing or pledging an oral promise to a creditor? There is the incurrence of liability, thereby we are going to credit the name of the supplier or accounts payable. But when we are going to get back the claim, that claim, or we're going to pay the creditor, we are actually getting back the promise that we had before. So that said, value parted with or credit entry is thereby value received or debited. Okay, the next one. If we give away or if we promise to, if the business promised to safeguard the properties of the owner, capital is credited. So it is a value parted with. So that is what we called as capital. The account title which I have shown on the other videos, the previous videos, is the name of the owner and then comma capital. But when, number 8, but when uh, there is a reduction of responsibility of that particular promise to safeguard the asset of the owner, we are actually decreasing our so-called promise, then the drawing or the account is being debited or there is a value received. Now, what about the service? If we give away service, if we give away service, capital is thereby increased. That is why service is being value parted with or credited. But when we hire the services of a particular service provider because we can have the benefit of being served, then we are going that is a reduction to the capital. That is why it is thereby debited or value received. So I hope that you understood the different economic events of of a business, and then the corresponding value received and value parted with. Thereby, if you are familiar already with the value received and value parted with, there is no question that you cannot debit or credit such account to form the double entry accounting of a certain business. So thank you and see you on the next slide.